It's after 4. We're here. Good morning. Hello. That's a puppy dog. That's my puppy dog. There we are. Oh, jeez. Now what do you want? Hello. Everybody's lovely. Don't spit on his head. And don't chew on him because he won't like it. Are you going to get up into bed? Uh-oh. Pasta, what are you doing? Pasta, come here. That's a good puppy. That's very nice. Everybody's good. He is a good boy. He is a good boy. He's a good dog. We're going to try. I have an announcement to make. We're going to try on Friday to put him through the Canine Good Citizen test. Will you stop chewing on her head? He'll bite you. Go ahead, bite him. I think he can do that. We're very close. If she doesn't bite him, don't chew on his head. Her head. Stop it. Hey, hey, hey! Don't chew on her head. She's gonna bite him. Get him. Sizzle. Good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Look, don't bite my leg. She's gonna bite. Sizzle. Good girl. Any rate, Friday, we're gonna have to take a movie of it because I can't find somebody to give the test, but we can certainly film it. That's the wrong end, too. Hey, dog. Pasta. What do you do? What are you doing? Okay, I don't have any mail to open here that I see. Unless somebody comes in with it. Okay, so I have another speech to give, which I've kind of forgotten about. What was I going to talk about? Oh, the other day, somebody came in and said, it was about 11 o'clock in the morning, did the dogs have breakfast? And I said, I don't know, because I was in a hurry, I was thinking about something else, and I said, I don't know. That was just, don't bother me, I'm thinking about something else. It had nothing to do with whether they had breakfast. Because very early in the morning, somewhere between 2 and 4, and this guy was hungry and wanted food. So I was going to feed him. I figured I might as well feed the others. So somewhere before 4 o'clock in the morning, I fed them all. Now, had they had breakfast or a midnight snack, I don't know what it was, but I fed them already. They've got food in them. Don't bother me with the details. You know, I mean, but somebody heard me say that and said she didn't have enough sense in her head to take care of her dogs. The criticism, the internet criticism, really kind of blew my mind. My dogs are beautifully, I think, very nicely taken care of. If I don't keep to the exact schedule of everybody else, well, I don't know what that's a good thing or bad thing. They're all doing fine, and I'm doing fine. So, moving on ahead to the next episode, Monday, I started to get dressed to go out to these old folks' homes that we go to. I hate to refer it to that, but that's what it is. Senior residences, drop-in centers, whatever. And as I was putting my shoes on, he was playing with one of my shoes. And I thought, oh, now wait a minute. If I put on 2 shoes that don't match, that's certainly something to talk about in these places. These people want entertainment. They'll think it's funny, and they'll have something to talk about. So I put on 2 different shoes. I I certainly knew they were two different shoes. One of them was this, and the other one was a striker, or whatever it is. Black. They didn't even look alike. And we had a good time with that on Monday. Matter of fact, we had such a good time that when I got dressed on Tuesday, I figured, what the hell, and put the same shoes back on. And I'd get out there and I'd say, well, when you got a puppy in the house, all you want to have is a right shoe and a left shoe, and the rest of it's just detail. And people laughed and carried on. Okay. But somebody around here saw me walking around with two different shoes and took that opportunity to say, see, she's going crazy. Come on, find anything to criticize. It really got to be very annoying. I just wanted you to... I had a physical exam about a month ago. And you know how they tell you a couple of words and then you're supposed to ask you a couple minutes later to see whether you can remember them? Well, my doctor asked me the 3 words: apple, coin, watch. That was a month ago. I still have those in my head. I haven't forgotten them. So I emailed them back to the doctor, and she got a big kick out of it. But, I don't see that there's any of this great problem of my being incapable. I may be a little lazy now and again, and if somebody offers to feed my dogs, you go right ahead. Being lazy is not the same as being incapable of... He's making a poo in there. Of taking care of some animals. So, come on, guys. It's just a couple of you that do this, and it's very annoying. I find it very annoying. He's passing a stool right now, which is firm. A nice firm stool in there. Look at that. Well, it's not as firm as it was yesterday. Okay, he has a new marrow bone. So his stool is a little bit looser than it was yesterday. Now, I'm not going to jump up and run and go pick it up, but I will get it picked up very shortly. Does anybody want anything on this thing? Oh, boys. 76 comments. Well, I'll go over here and see if we can't play with this thing. There's mail call. How about that? Carlene's on camera. Who said there was no mail call? Well, I didn't get told there was no mail call. I think also it probably would good if you made some opinion as to who told you what and as to whether it's true, because nobody told me there was no mail call, and here I am. I don't know who the board mod is. I was told a long time ago to do mail call. Who these people are that are telling me there's no mail call, because they're obviously not telling me. Oh, the bad stuff from the social media. Boy, you got that right. But I think that there's people using the media for their own benefit. This is a pain in the ass, frankly. Please, camera, show Carlene. Well, you don't have to show me. I'm the same as I was yesterday. Okay, here we go with 6 more comments. I was making a fashion statement. You're right. these places that we go to, they're really hard pressed for amusement. I mean, they think we're absolutely wonderful, and all we are is two people with a bunch of dogs. Although this puppy has been very popular. Okay. What is Pasta's official birthday? I don't know. I have it because we do actually have papers on him. And he has a chip. And I have not sent away my end of that chip business yet. So technically, he's still registered to the breeder. So, okay, everybody, that's something I got to remember to do. You can remind me. And he also needs his rabies shot. I think Judy was working on that one. We were going to try and catch up with Brian wherever he is. Oh. Well, you know, some people find fault just for they find fault, but there's some people that they got something else in mind. And making me to be an aging idiot or whatever you'd like to call me. I mean, have at it, guys. I'm on it. Yeah, we have a good time with these dogs. We have a good time. And the number of people, I think we saw 57 yesterday. And that was here's another thing that's interesting is we went to Avita, I think is the name of it. It's in Newburyport. Beautiful place. Right next to the Addison Gilbert Hospital. Very well run, etc. And the group we were with was not totally Alzheimer's, but there were some in the group. But they have a woman who talks to them or whatever, just like Judy. You wound her up in the morning and she rattles on and on and on about fingernails or whatever comes into her head just to keep these people entertained. And she was rattling away when we came through the door and, whoops, there goes my notes. I didn't think there was a second Judy, but there certainly is. She's one of them. What have you got? Where are you going with that? He's got the metal part of that pad in his mouth. It's a little unusual. He'll pick up metal things. He picks up his food dish. That's not the only thing. He's picked up several metal things I've noticed. What else we got here? Uh-oh, what happened? Unless the mic is on in the morning, we can't read lips. I put the mic on in the morning. Here we go. We got 10 more comments here. The pictures of pasta at the centers are great. Some were posted on Facebook. And then the one you posted, I gave Judy had a whole bunch of them. And I'm not too quick at that stuff, so I found what I liked and I used it. But I gave the rest to Janine, who's a lot more agile. And I think she put them on Facebook. We lost the camera from Senior Dogs Duo. We lost a camera from Senior Dogs Duo due to people complaining and criticizing the workers and volunteers there. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, but I don't know that that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm so hard-headed that I don't really kind of give a rip because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You know, that's one agile thing in getting old. You can play the old game. I can stand there out by my car with a package of groceries and somebody will come along and open the door for me. You know, it does, you know. I mean, there are times when I really don't have anything else to do that I can have some fun with people. Pasta is smart, and he does have most of this canine good citizen. I think he I'd love to have him pass that damn thing on Friday. We'll find that out. I promise I'll get somebody else to put that video on. But, you know, it shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes to run through the pieces of that test. It's things like walking around people and coming when you're called and sitting down and stuff like that. He does all that stuff. We'll find out. I have to go and see what the exact requirement is. But I don't think it's all that complicated. He lies down, and he is now 12 weeks old. So he's ready for his rabies. Yeah, keep after me about that chip stuff. That's got to be sent in. What is the camera pointing at? I don't know. It's not me? No, I did not read the names of the puppies. I didn't realize she had them out. Well, who is this SDP board mod? There's only 4 people on the board. No, there's 5 people on the board. And I'm positive 2 of them had nothing to do with this statement. Because I just talked to them and they didn't know about it. So somebody is speaking for the board, which is a little awkward. I don't know. It's, you know, I think I have already asked around who this SDP board is, because it's not the group. So it's some person that's decided this. I don't know. They didn't tell me. Not sure I would have behaved if they did, but what the heck. If Charlie tells me to stop having this, I will certainly stop. However, I didn't hear from him. Animals and babies seem to make the most impact on older folks. That's true, but you know, another thing, me and my show tunes, that bunch of people the other day, there is this study done about the fact that people with Alzheimer's very often know the names and the lyrics to old music. I should have tried singing with them. Maybe I'll try that next time. The singing, my ability to sing is matched only with my shoes that don't match. But at any rate, it might be interesting to see if that seems to be true. That would have been a good opportunity. Next time I go to Avita, somebody remind me of that. Judy is a blessing. She's a whole bunch of things. A blessing is one of them. Oh, I see. The camera is on your friend. How was my day? Judy was here today, and it was decided the contents of the refrigerator, I think you'd call it slim pickings. There wasn't anything really interesting in my refrigerator, so we went out and bought something that resembled coffee cake, and that picked up the whole thing. Shred time, that's him. Will pasta stay with you indefinitely? Hello, dear. What's your problem? We did not feed you. This is why I could not forget to feed the dogs. Look at this. She's telling me that it's supper time. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay. Will pasta stay with it indefinitely? I have no idea. I don't know, because if somebody came along and he liked them, I don't know. I have no idea. You never know around here. But he would only leave if I thought it was for a better situation. It's not quite so crowded. Yeah, 2 different shoes. You get a laugh. Uh-oh. Okay. Hope my tablet wasn't important. No, I just had the notes on there to try and explain to everybody that I may be crazy, but it started out that way. It doesn't really have anything to do with my age. Of course, anybody getting that old is going to say that. It's like my daughter says, Carlene, you're a terrible driver. She thinks I drive on the wrong side of the road, which is not true. I'm inclined to drive on the middle of the road. That gives me a shot at stuff coming out from the sides, but the other thing I do is I straighten out the curves. I see no point in hugging the curves when you're going around a curve. I'm inclined to go straight. Well, she thought that was terrible. But it has nothing to do with my age. She said, you've always been that way. Which is kind of true. How is Pasta on a leash? He's not quite as familiar with it as... I haven't had him on a leash that much. He follows me very well. I did put a figure 8 on him once, and that worked out okay. Here are the comments. The comments here are the third board. It is us. Oh. Oh. Okay, it is us. Not too sure about that. Oh, here we go. I give the CG test the AKC, also Puppy Star. I will contact you by email about helping you get to. Good. That's exactly what I need. That's exactly what I need. I still will tape it and try and show that to everybody. I don't think Charlie would do that to Carlene. Yeah, well, I hope not. I don't know. I give the kids CGT test. I used to give the CGT test, and then they sent me a book to read before I gave it. That kind of did me. I don't read that well. I don't like reading. I don't like reading. Some of the time, every once in a while, I'll get into a book and I'll read the whole book in about 3 days. But for the most part, I don't read. Please let Judy know we love her and thank you for going. The center's with you. We don't get to see her often enough. I appreciate and miss her. She does a wonderful job. She does a wonderful job. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Busy taking notes to remind Carlene of her to-do list. Well, please do. Please take the tablet with the wire away from Pasta before you get an email from someone trying to save your grief, even though you don't give a rip. Is he still on the... You don't want this. You don't need this. You got it all screwed up pretty good. Don't bite me. He did screw up the middle here. That's it. Okay. Okay, I did that. I took the tablet away. If the problems in the world revolved around wrong shoes, it would be a much better space. What did I hear lately? Something about a problem of fertility. And I said to myself, the problem is not with fertility. We got too many people now. Having a lack of fertility is not a problem. But at any rate, I should have gone out today. At 1 o'clock today, apparently some law got passed where the birth control, whatever the pill is for abortion, was going to be taken off the shelf at 1 o'clock. And if I'd known that, I'd have gone out and bought a big box of it, because all of a sudden, that's going to be very valuable stuff. It's very true about singing in Alzheimer's. Yes. I have some books on tape. The last book I have, my car does not have a CD player, would you believe? So I had to get a portable one, and that just, right, you're beginning to have more than I can cope with. But the last book on CD that I have is the British guy, the brother who came to the United States and didn't want to participate in the wild episodes. What the hell? Harry? Maybe. I don't know. People who constantly complain, either they're very unhappy or they're very jealous of what you have. They want to cause someone grief because that's what they live with. Yeah. There could be some people that want me to shut up and not do this mail call. I don't know. I don't know why. At any rate, what the hell? I'm here. You're right. I'll go along with a shooting deal. Well, you know, all of this stuff online, whether it's abortion or guns, it all forms a group. You're either for it or against it. You're for it or against it. Nobody's arguing about bowls of cucumbers. Now they show highlights. That's all right. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Jet, Boom, Winnie the Pooh, Sugar, Banjo, Banks. Yeah, these are good. Alvin, Bert. These are Alvin, Bert, Mr. Dawes, Poppins, Derby, and Pearly. Those are good names. Huh. That coronation vehicle is something else again. And I hear it weighs 4 tons. And they have, what, 6 horses pulling it? It's supper time, huh? I'll be with you in a minute. I'll be with you in a minute. Huh. If we listen to enough books and can't read, enough people doing that, then pretty soon we won't be able to. It's like script writing. That's going out the window too. Keep those coming here. I don't know. Pasta. That's pasta. That's the right. He has the hiccups. He gets the hiccups a lot. Almost more than normal. He gets it. And they're violent hiccups. There's nothing like sleeping with a puppy on your belly who gets the hiccups a lot. Not conducive to Mary Poppins theme, that's true. Down Syndrome Awareness Day. Yep. Oh, okay. Crazy Sock Day is March 21st. Here is why Down Syndrome Day occurs in the third month of the year to represent the 3 copies of the chromosome. And on the 21st day, which means, of course, the chromosome affected, March 21st is National Crazy Sock Day, Down Syndrome Awareness Day. Huh. Well, I missed that one this year. Maybe got that written down for next year. Okay. Okay. Well, it says 54 people are watching us. That's a good number. I guess I could pretty much say I'll do the mail call. Yeah, I expect to do mail call every day, regardless of what other people say. I don't know why they say I can't do it, because I certainly can. Ha-ha. Till they shut off the camera or something. But that would have to be Charlie. Charlie has not told me to stop. So, any rate. Okay, am I out of here? I'm out of here. I got to feed the dogs. I'm beginning to have complaints about the fact that we're all done, right? Okay, goodbye. See you later. Bye.